Welcome back. Jack Bingham now joins us on desk to update us on Metro Sports. How did our Roadrunners bounce back, Jack Attack?
Well, the women's volleyball team certainly was on the attack this weekend. We sent a camera and a man to operate that camera to the Metro State volleyball matchup against CSU Pueblo. Foolproof plan. However, we have no footage, and they call it technology. Regardless of visual evidence, Metro beat CSU Pueblo 3-1. What we might have is highlights of the Adams State game. Cross your fingers. Yes! Auraria Event Center was the site, and the Adams State Grizzlies were the opponents. On the 15th, and without the Metro errors, the Grizzlies might not have offered opposition at all. Darcy Schwartzman sprayed around 23 assists, capped by kills by Emily Greenhall, Julie Cassot, and Bree Morley, who led the way with 14. First set went to Metro 25-18, but the second was much closer. ASC went up 23-22 before Cassot teardropped this kill behind the defense. Morley closed out the second set, and Metro took it 25-23. The Roadrunners had the most blocks since 2008 with 16. Metro cruised through the third set 25-15 and improved to 9-3 in conference, 17-4 overall. The perfect weekend helped move the Roadrunners to number 11 nationally, and they face Colorado Mines at in Golden at 7 p.m. tonight. After handing Fort Lewis their only loss of the season, the Metro men's soccer team welcomed University of Colorado Christian at Colorado Springs. The boys were not very welcoming hosts. Both teams came in with a 6-4 record in the RMAC, and while the records were identical, Metro separated themselves from this competition. Flashes of brilliance from the keeper early, terrific PK stop, and gobbles up the rebound. But the Roadrunners didn't need the spot kick to put one up on the board. A sloppy cross laced on net by Scott Crawford put Metro up 1 into halftime. The second half got the ball rolling. Scott Grody scored 2 goals just moments apart. Crawford added his second, and TJ Tebow stitches up his defender with a gorgeous cut here and slots it past the helpless defender. Shaler Thomas earned his second consecutive shutout, and Scott Grody moved into 5th all-time at Metro in goals and points.
You know, we played a stronger game defensively as well, but ultimately it came down to we were getting good chances and we were putting them away.
Metro swept the RMAC Players of the Week awards with Grody winning offensive and Thomas winning defensive. On the schedule for Metro this weekend is number 23 Colorado Mines at 7 and Colorado Christian at 2:30 on Sunday. Metro State's women's team rode soccer's emotional roller coaster this past week. After the Roadrunners' inspiring victory over CSU Pueblo in overtime, on Friday, the thrill ride continued. On the downslope this time. Sunday, the Metro women faced number 21 Fort Lewis and managed to force overtime before letting it slip away seconds before the final whistle in double OT. After trailing by 1 for most of the game, Albie Rolfe tucked away a rebound off a Haley Marsh free kick 11 minutes from the end of regulation. It stayed 1-1 until the final minute when the Skyhawks' Emma Canis got behind the Metro D, and even Quigley getting 2 hands on it couldn't keep it out. After 109 minutes, Fort Lewis 2, Metro 1. The Roadrunners continue the coaster with stops tonight in Nebraska Kearney and UC Colorado Springs Sunday afternoon. Who's ready for basketball this year? Well, you might have to wait to watch the Nuggets play at the Pepsi Center. The NBA is on its 112th day of lockout, with players and owners having a hard time coming to an agreement. Both sides are asking for 53% of a multi-billion-dollar revenue package. This lockout stems from the fact that the majority of teams were not profitable last season, as the league lost as much as $300 million last year. Some big-name players, such as Kobe Bryant and LeBron James, are working on a 3-continent tour if the work stoppage should continue. The Met Report went out and got some students' opinion on the lockout.
I think it's kind of ridiculous.
I think it sucks in general because I'm a big basketball fan, but if I was a player and if I wasn't a big name, I would definitely want a pay raise.
I understand both sides, but at the same time, you got to think about the fans and all the people that you're letting down by not having the season.
You know, first we got the NFL, and now it's the NBA, and they've already started canceling some of the season.
That is crazy. What is it going to be like without a basketball season? I mean, that's a huge sport.
I don't even know, but I'm just so happy that they didn't cancel the Packers football.